Dividends is simply a portion of a company's profits or earnings paid out to you as a shareholder. Now, dividends are typically paid on a quarterly basis. In some cases, they are paid monthly. Now, here's how this works out. Let's assume ABC Company has profits or earnings of $2 per share. They can decide that we are going to reinvest $1 of earnings back into the company. That's what's known as retained earnings. The other dollar they can decide to pay to you as a shareholder, which means that for every share you own, you receive $1 of dividends. So if you own 100 shares, you receive $100 of dividends. Now, there are actually three important dates when it comes to dividends. There is what's known as the X date. This is the date that the stock trades without a dividend. In other words, if you buy the stock on or after the X date, you are not entitled to a dividend for that quarter. Then you have what's called the record date. This is the date of record that the company looks at to determine what shareholders will receive a dividend for that quarter. Then you have the actual pay date, the date that the dividend itself is actually paid. Now, whenever you receive your dividend, you have really one of two options. You can reinvest the dividend back into the company. That's what's known as a DRIP or a dividend reinvestment program, or you can take it as cash. Most times folks will, depending upon the situation, take one or the other option. Now, one of the ways you actually compare your stock's dividend to another investment is by looking at the dividend yield. This is the actual return of a dividend on an annual basis. Here's how this works out. Let's assume ABC Company currently trades for $25 per share. The dividend itself is $1, which means you would take the $1 divided by 25. That comes out to 0.04. You would then multiply the 0.04 by 100, which gives you 4 or 4%, which means the dividend or the stock itself has a dividend yield of 4%. And you can use this to compare it to other investments, perhaps CDs, bonds, money markets, etc. Hope you find this information of value. Please like, share, and subscribe. Take care.